So why did you choose me out of like the 9 other guys who were there?
It was the most enjoyable thing I've had so far in the camp.
I've made connections, I feel like, and I've made one with you, I think. Looking at his face, parang I really find something calming and charming about him.
Now, let's talk about romantic relationships.
Wala tayong matatagong sekreto dito.
I hate playing mind games.
It's not really mind games, pero I'm not.
When in doubt, walk away, right?
Are you ready to find your spark? Nat, who's your pick?
Oh wow, I have the power to go out with the person I want to.
So the person I'm choosing has also chosen me before. So I'm picking Carl. I had a hunch na he was gonna pick Carl. I was kinda sad about it.
Carl!
Na-shock talaga ako sa parang bakit ako yung pinili.
Ay, sorry.
Oh, I completely forgot that Dan was eyeing Carl.
Bakit parang nagtaas ng kilay si Dan?
Mainit eh, pero have fun you two. With emotions, with feelings.
But Dan, looking at your choices, sino kaya ang gusto mong maka one-on-one date?
This person I'm gonna pick, I feel like I've had parang less of an interaction, but I feel the connection. I'm gonna pick Nick.
Congratulations, Nick! It's you, Nick!
We have something ni Nick, pero we really didn't have that chance.
Guys, I'm chosen.
It was a surprise na ako yung pinili niya and I was really happy.
I'm very happy because I feel the same way na
Thank you
I
for
feel a
validating
connection we
me.
just haven't like really spoken yet.
Congratulations, Nat and Carl, Dan and Nick. May pagkakataon kayo to get to know each other through a fine dining date.
Thank you.
Walang mailan kung itatago pa
Oh wow, that's a lot of food. You wanna go first?
Okay, thanks.
Wow. I feel so underdressed compared to you.
Natakot ako kasi baka awkward yung date. And I was afraid to under-impress Carl.
So why did you choose me out of like the 9 other guys who were there?
I did find Nat interesting sa simula pa lang.
I really felt a little spark while we were playing with our little mishap with the card.
Sorry!
It was a funny accident, but it was nice that that happened.
And I realized, oh yeah, I actually want to get to know Carl a lot. Can I just say I'm kind of starstruck because like I've seen your stuff on like TikTok. I think I've come across your Instagram, but like I never really followed. But I swear, whenever I see your stuff, I can't swipe away.
Alam mo, I see your stuff on TikTok and I followed you.
Oh,
But then like,
I'm
you don't follow
sorry.
me back. So I was like,
I'm
oh,
sorry.
He hasn't followed me. Okay, it's fine. Pero it's also interesting to see you here. So nagulat lang ako.
Let's start on the food.
What is your favorite cuisine if not?
Filipino dish, probably sinigang.
I make really good sinigang.
So do I. I feel like, okay, we should have a cook-off.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh my God. You lead.
I'll sit here.
Congrats to us.
For being here. Thanks for picking me though.
Well, thanks for validating me. Like,
Bakit?
parang so far na I've been here, parang I've always been picking
People?
like, picking the partners, picking my teammates. Tapos when you said na parang you felt it too, parang that just validated. Parang it just feels so nice to me.
Really? Because like, yeah.
What? Just feels so nice to be chosen for once. Charot.
Wanna get
Yeah, let's
Actually,
cheers to
can you-
something.
I think like I should remove this. Can you fix my hair, please?
You look nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you drawn to me in some way? I was a bit pale. I'm gonna be honest.
Me too.
Really?
He looked really clean and looked really neat, and then I just found that very attractive.
Let's cheers to something.
Cheers to... Okay, what was the reason that you picked me though?
Like what I said earlier, parang I've made connections, I feel like. And I've made one with you, I think. But we haven't really gotten to know
I
each
feel
other.
like it too. Na parang
I know.
there are things that we both have in common. It's just that we didn't have a chance to like
I know.
really talk.
Cheers to, I don't know.
Cheers to something. Like I wanna find out where this could go.
Are you a hopeless romantic?
I am a big hopeless romantic. The people I love, they're special their own way, but it's because of the way I love them that is like that makes them special to me, you know? It's like no matter what happens now when they leave, if it comes to a point when they leave my life, I'm always gonna fall in love again. Kasi like it's my love that makes people special.
I was able to get close with him, and then looking at his face, parang I really find something calming and charming about him.
Okay, so what's your ideal date?
Probably I take you like maybe bouldering or
I was gonna say my ideal date is a physical activity,
Really?
like sports or something, and then kain after.
exactly. Parang it makes eating much better. And also like
Tapos
it's
it doesn't
nice.
have to be fancy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and parang it's-
only rice somewhere.
like Korean barbecue, which is actually pretty good. So, like it's also
So-
fun because like if after or like during the date itself, like you could talk about like what you did.
Yeah, the talking point is the activity.
I got really interested in what else we could, do outside of.
But what are you looking for in a relationship? Or like,
In a
are you
partner.
ready to be in a relationship?
date?
What are you looking for in a relationship?
I'm always ready. No, I'm always ready
Wow,
because like
a lover boy. Do you date for like just fun or?
no. I only date people I find interesting and like actually want to work out with.
Sayang sa time and money. Charot.
It's just a good surprise when you're like someone ends up to be with you. You know, you're not looking for anyone and
I
then
know.
somebody comes along.
Or you don't have to force it.
Some things that you don't have to force. I think that's the spark, right?
That's a form of spark. Sweet. Coming to the date, I knew Nick had that side, but I didn't know na we would actually converse well. Like, it did change my perspective kay Nick in a good way. And like, he's sweet.
You do Spartan?
Yeah. So yun, like puro kalyo yung kamay ko and parang nakaka-conscious siya because whenever someone wants to hold my hand, I'm like, no, it's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a story about calluses. Because in college I was in rowing. Have you tried that? I feel like
I did.
if we were gonna go on a date, I'd take you rowing.
Oh.
So yeah, you're always holding a bar, so you have calluses right here. And I remember one time I was on a date, and then the guy was like, oh, can I see? And then he felt it, and then. And then I was like, damn, I was so turned on at that moment.
Pero kinilig pa rin ako kahit pa paano. Kasi parang it's been a while since someone held my hand.
So can I feel your calves?
They're kind of gone, but go on.
So if I do it like that, does
Yeah.
it work too?
Sure.
I was so surprised that our conversation set up so well for me to do that. It was a chance I could not miss.
It's nice to like have someone stop you once in a while to ground you na it's okay, like you don't have to rush things in your 20s.
Parang someone you can call your safe space.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. I'm not saying I'm in your safe space, pero like...
It's nice to have someone listen to you and understand where you're coming from. It helped me appreciate Dan more.
There's no time to actually meet other people. So I'm like, where do I meet these guys? Here's a Sparks camp. And I was like, maybe I could learn something new about myself also. Like, maybe I have a type, maybe I don't, and maybe some other guys could like change my views on like how I see dating and all that. Because I haven't dated in a while.
It turned out I really actually enjoyed the date with Carl. It was the most enjoyable thing I've had so far in the camp.
This was nice.
It was nice. I got to know you.
The date with Nick was surprisingly sweet. I just enjoyed the free-flowing conversation about life, career, and of course, love.
Thank you for this date.
Thank you also. Thank you for choosing me. So, I'll see you later.
Yep, for sure. We'll get to sit next to each other.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for this.
It was nice that I got to go out with him on that date.
It was unexpected that I enjoyed it so much. It really made me change my mind about who is triggering my spark sa camp.
Now it is another round of Moment of Truth.
Hello once again, campers.
With me, first we had the general secrets, very basic, and then we have the sexy secrets. I wonder kung anong secrets yung malalaman kasi I really want to get to know more about my fellow campers.
Let's talk about romantic relationships. The things you've experienced in the past that helped you maybe to become the lover that you are today. And more so, the person that you have become. Let's begin.
Siyempre, nagiging deeper na yung conversations. Hindi na natin alam kung ano yung mga lalabas na secrets tonight.
This camper did research papers and other projects for his ex even after they broke up. Sino ka ba na gumawa ng research paper kahit break na kayo? Reveal yourself!
Oo na, ako na. Ako na ang marupok.
So, what
Actually,
happened?
pwede na ako maging santo eh. No? So, nung tatawa ako sa sarili ko. Habang nagsasort na yung classes nila, parang meron siyang mga requirements, ganyan. Nag-message siya sa akin bigla, like after a long while na nag-break kami, tapos di na kami nag-uusap. Nag-message siya na, "Hi, kumusta ka na?" Ganyan-ganyan. Ako naman, kilig na kilig ako. Sabi ko, okay naman. Kamusta ka dyan? Namiss ko talaga. Kamusta ka dyan sa Manila? Ganyan. Tapos, parang inano na niya, nag-segue na siya sa, busy kasi ako ngayon, dami kong ginagawa, blah, 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 blah. Dami daw niyang akad. Ganyan. Sabi ko, hindi, sige, wala naman akong ginagawa kasi summer naman. So, ako na, tulungan na kita, ganyan. So, instead na in-enjoy ko yung summer ko, gumagawa ako ng requirements niya. When I love hard talaga. So, wala, nasasayang lang yung love.
Yung love na yan, madadivert mo pa rin sa ibang tao. Saint Gabe of research papers.
Alam mo sa mga
Okay?
students dyan.
So here's our next secret. This camper talked about a hot guy to his ex. Only for his ex to leave him for this hot guy. Camper, reveal yourself, please. Hi. Oh!
What?
I would like to call an unfair advantage.
Bakit unfair advantage kay Bong?
Parang kilala niya.
All the parties.
Kaya kong in-name drop, be. Charot lang. Wala tayong matatagong sekreto dito.
The story goes, we were still just dating, and this was both of our first relationships. And it was also a school relationship, so kunwari someone passed by, di ba ang hot niya, that person. I was away, and when I finally came back, we started growing apart, and then he called for a break. Or, not a breakup, a break. So I had no idea what was meant by that. Tapos, over that break, the guy in question started to soft launch my ex.
Oh, he cheated on you?
Okay, this is not just a short break, this is breakup.
I heard my voice crack. And as I was speaking, I was like, why did my voice crack? I've never hesitated with telling the story before.
He's there to like share his story na hindi naging madali din yung journey niya sa pagmamahal.
It's the thing that made me put a fence up to having relationships. So, like I said, that was my only one, because everything I've had after that has been shallow, because, guarded, afraid of it happening again. So, yeah.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I hope it doesn't define how you see love. Well, you're here, and that means you're opening yourself up to the world again, right? This camper's mental illness only got worse with each romantic relationship he had. Hi, Aaron. You can take your time, Aaron, when you're ready.
Kaya ako sinabi takot ako pumunta dito sa camp kasi lahat na lang ng relationships ko kasi sobrang nasaktan ako. I got clinical depression because of my past relationships. Pero sobrang toxic niya na sinasampal niya ako. Na ina-isolate niya ako sa family and friends ko and pinapaniwala niya sa akin na wala akong kwentang tao. Pero in the end, pinaparahan lang din ako. Pero sinasabi niya sa tao na ako yung cheater, ako yung masamang tao, pero hindi naman talaga. Kaya sobrang guarded talaga yung puso ko ngayon na I don't let anyone easily in my life kasi parati ako nasasaktan. Dapat ako yung nagbibigay ng saya sa tao pero sobrang nasaktan ako ng malala.
Aaron, thank you for sharing your story. And thank you for showing us your vulnerability. And thank you dahil iniiyak mo sa amin yan at pinagkatiwalaan mo kami ng sikretong ito.
To me, it was my closure. And I am in this setting where I am trying to open myself up to other people.
Sana makita mo na kung ano yung value na hindi binigay sa'yo ng iba, pwede pang maibigay ng iba pang tao. You have 9 people around you. They are your friends now, and hopefully, you continue to cultivate your relationship with them. Can we give Aaron a hug, please?
Hindi ko kaya yan.
Thank you.
Let's give Aaron a warm round of applause.
Great soul.
I felt so relieved na I'm not alone. Mas na-appreciate ko palalo yung mga campers ko dito.
So this is our next secret. This camper has never been on an actual date. The camper who owns this secret is... Reveal yourself, please. Bong! Bong has never been on an actual date.
Yes, dito din po hindi talaga.
Diyos ko, kailan ba ako makaka-date, Lord? Kailan?
Ang kwento po kasi dyan, first of all, it was a choice. Second, wala akong choice. Hindi, kasi share ko lang din, kasi yung past relationship ko po, lahat po puro straight. O, di ba? Ganda. Hindi, tapos parang during that time, hindi sila comfortable talaga, since straight nga sila. Hindi sila comfortable maging sa labas, sa public, hindi sila comfortable na makipag-date, ganito, ganito. Kung lalabas man kami, kailangan may kasamang friend. Tapos, ayun, parang tinanggap ko na lang na ganun kami. Tinanggap ko na lang kasi for love, ganun.
I felt bad for him because nobody deserves to be, yung tinatago.
Ngayon, seeing yourself now, do you think deserve mo pa rin ang itago? Hindi po, my God. Dapat ako naniniwala talaga ako pag you're in a relationship, you should be proud and loud. Dapat pinagmamalaki mo yung mahal mo sa buhay, di ba? And kaya din ako sumali dito sa Sparks Camp to open up myself, for opportunities and chances and yes, the viewers and opinions of the management and the network. Nagpaka-honest lang ako. Mahirap for me to share it, pero parang it's also a way para magparinig ako kay Alex. Charing lang. Eme lang. Gusto ko yung pagturo mo, dun sa tabi mo talaga itinuro, yung chances. Well, kami na lang hindi pa nagde-date. So, well, who knows, baka mamaya kayo pala talaga ang may spark sa isa't isa.
Bukas guys, ibigay na natin.
Pero, thank you, Bong, for sharing. Now, on to the next secret. This camper is a habitual ghoster. Sino nga ba sa inyo ang habitual ghoster? Reveal yourself, please. It's Alex! Oo, red flag siya sa akin. Diyos ko, ayoko din namang mag-ghost. Sino ba namang gustong mag-ghost, di ba?
When people talk about yung negative side nila, parang good thing siya sa akin kasi it means that they're willing to work on it.
Bakit mo nasabing habitual ghoster ka? Anong kwento?
Kasi ever since po I came out, of course recently lang, hindi pa talaga ako sure kung what type of people yung makikilala ko. Tapos, siguro I have this constant fear lang to be cheated on. Tas in the end, ako yung maghahabol ganun.
Delusionada tayo dito. Na o sige, iintindihin ko yung story niya.
Siguro yun yung fear ko. Tapos, ewan ko, siguro red flag ko din may commitment issues ako kasi wala, natatakot ako. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I suggest that if you want to let go of someone, if you think that it's not working for you, you have to tell the other person, hey, it's not working. I have to leave.
For me, ghosting is ghosting. You're killing someone else's emotion for the sake of your own sanity.
Ginost ka na ba? Sorry, lagi kasi ako nag-ghost.
Intindihin mo din yung sasabihin ni Alex.
It's not fun at all. Sorry.
Nagulat ako kasi I don't like confrontation and he confronted me. So I was shocked.
Naniniwala ako na kapag nilagay mo yung posisyon mo doon sa posisyon ng iba, mas ma-realize mo kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. And I hear you, Stanley. 'Di ba? Masakit na hindi mapaliwanagan ng isang taong nagustuhan mo. Pero sana, Alex, yun yung ma-realize mo that there's also another party who may have invested something in you. It doesn't make you a bad person. Probably siguro hinahanap mo pa lang din yung sarili mo. Nagdalawang isip ako pero nalag pa rin yung pagka natin. Marupok hey hey huy. Now let's proceed with our next secret. This camper feels bad when their partner refuses to hold hands or hug in public. The owner of the secret, please reveal yourself.
Me!
It's Carl! So Carl, what's your story?
It's not a grand gesture of too much physical intimacy in public. It's holding hands, if straight people can do it, why can't gay couples do it? Diba? And I didn't come out just to go back into the closet and hide my relationship. So if I'm gonna be dating someone, it has to be with someone who is proud about themselves and comfortable with being with me. Yeah. I remember one time with my then partner, parang I'd hold his hand, then ginaganon niya. Like he'd shoo me away. And I was like, okay. So I just walked away. It happened a bit too often and I just got tired.
Thank you, Carl, for sharing. Let's proceed with our next secret. This camper broke up with someone just because he got bored. Napakaraming Justin.
Look at this scarf, red flag. You're so right. Good kinuha.
Tignan nga natin. Camper, reveal yourself.
See, I was right.
Ba't ka papasok sa relationship kung eventually magiging bored lang?
Well, there was a lot of reasons why I broke up with that person. Or let's just say...
Hindi, sinabi mo bored ka.
That's the main reason actually. Kasi I didn't feel any spark na after. I kind of agree na medyo toxic kaming dalawa nung simula. After a while, I got bored kasi I got tired of his yung ugali niya in general. Ayoko ng relationship. I want to enjoy being single nung time na yun. Feel ko, I don't have time for myself. I don't have time for my family.
Hindi dapat sinabi mo agad.
Well, yun nga.
Villain of the season eh.
I'm sorry.
I hate playing mind games.
Napansin ko na parang si Stanley was being very snarky kay Justin.
It's not really mind games, pero I'm not
When in
really...
doubt, walk away, right?
He cut me off while I was explaining my side. Napakadar lang ako na parang na-offend ako na inassume niya agad na nagusto ko.
Well, that's what I did.
Okay. Sige.
I mean, when in doubt, walk
I
away, but
walked
let the
away.
other person know.
Uy, ate, hinay-hinay tayo dito kung bumibirit talaga siya na, no, hindi tama yan, eme, pahinga tayo, te.
Stanley, we can raise our points in a polite manner.
Okay.
I just want to remind everyone we're each other's safe space.
Sabat na ako ng sabat kasi grabe na yung trigger ko. Gusto ko lang sumabog.
Basta I broke up with him, di ako umalis lang na walang pasabi. I ended it nicely.
A good thing about it is that you were able to learn from it.
Yeah.
And hopefully, kung ano man yung natutunan mo, ay dalhin mo in your next relationship.
People are entitled to their thoughts and opinions. I know myself more than them.
So here's our next secret. This camper traveled 250 kilometers to beg for one last chance only to find out he's already been replaced. Sino nga ba itong nagmamayari ng sikretong ito? Reveal yourself!
Charot. See guys.
Bakit mo to ginawa, Stanley?
Sobrang bata ko pa nun. It came to a point where things were already changing. I'm still studying and he's already a graduate na kakapasa niya ng boards and mag-work na siya. And napapansin ko medyo tumatamlay na siya. Kasi I'm from Baguio and he's from Metro Manila. It's a long-distance relationship for almost a year. And nung napapansin kong tumatamlay na siya, I had to walk away. Kasi I can't take it na parang siya yung mangiwan sa akin. So I had to say, okay, parang di ko na kaya. Pero bumalik pa rin ako kasi hindi ko pala kaya na wala siya. And he had to go to work early morning. And pag uwi niya, may tumatawag sa akin using his account. And may sumagot na ibang voice. Asking me to open their door, their gate, kasi pauwi na daw siya. And even after knowing that, I still stayed in their house for a week. I had to leave eventually. Hindi ko naman pwedeng ipagpilitan lang yung sarili ko dun sa kanya. That's why I came here, hoping to heal my heart again. And I think it's helping because for the first time in my life, I'm around the kindest people I've ever met. Thank you guys.
We're always a better version of ourselves naman ngayon. I'm sorry.
Opening up, medyo gumaan yung loob ko. Sobrang nakatulong lang siya sa self-esteem ko din, na nailabas ko yun.
Thank you for sharing, Stanley. Mas nauunawaan ka namin ngayon.
I felt the need to understand him more by, alam mo yun, being empathetic about it.
Mas na-appreciate ko pa siya kasi marami din siyang pinagdaanan katulad ko eh.
And I'm happy that you're seeing us as your family. And rest assured, you can always choose us to be your family.
Thank you, Mother.
This camper got involved with a guy who's already in a relationship. Sino nga ba itong nagmamayari ng sikretong ito? Reveal yourself! Nick, tell us your story.
I was young and I stayed at an all-boys dorm. And that was the first time I questioned my sexuality. Because back at home, I was never really attracted to any guy. And then like out of nowhere, kasi I was going through a breakup with my first girlfriend. Tapos out of nowhere na parang someone from the dorm was like nice to me and like showing me na parang kuya siya, nandyan siya. So parang eventually we were talking for like a while and then that's when I realized na oh, maybe I'm not straight. So yun. Pero the catch nga, meron siyang girlfriend. So I was like, so how is this gonna work? So I basically confessed like my heart out. I told him na I think I'm starting to like you and I may not be straight, ganon. And then he said din na he likes me daw also and he was willing to see it through. Like, and I don't know how to defend myself, but I'm just gonna say na I got my karma din naman because it was like one of my most traumatic experiences in my life. When we were on like breaking up na, because he had a girlfriend nga. I had no choice but to like accept it kasi nga sino nga naman ako. I was very trusting with the people in the dorm. So I was drinking with like secretly drinking with like one of my friends who was gay but he was attracted to me. And I logged on my Facebook and I was like asking for closure to the guy that I was talking to. Nalaman ko na lang the next week. There were screenshots na pala sa conversation ko with that guy. So I basically spent almost 2 years in university, like with my head down, kasi nga I was outed and then I was still figuring myself out. And then all my friends from the dorm, they were avoiding me. It was so bad na when we had to eat at the cafeteria, no one would sit next to me. I don't know how to defend myself, pero I guess I got my karma anyway, so it's fine.
I don't think that anybody deserves to be outed that way.
Campers, let's give him a hug.
Not karma though.
That's not karma, bro.
It's just
Tubig. Ako na magdadala.
Thank you. It's a lot. It's okay. I'm okay.
It was really nice kasi they comforted me nga.
Pamilya kami, we're always here for each other.
This camper never had a relationship that lasted for more than a year. Camper, reveal yourself. Boom. It's done! So, what's your story?
We were exclusive. He asked us to be exclusive. So that went on for about 11 months or almost a year. But then I found out on his iPad na he was cheating with, I don't know, more or less 10 men. And apparently, on our first date, I found out, because the gay community is very small, I found out that night, he hooked up with someone.
Oh my gosh.
On our first date, when he gave me flowers and asked me to be exclusive. So, yeah. Pero as a marupok, I forgive him mga 4 times. I'd like to tell myself na parang exclusive lang kami, hindi siya official relationship. And I don't want him, parang hindi niya deserve yung label na we were together.
Well, everyone here is rooting for you, Dan. Who knows? Tignan natin kung may makita kang spark here and maybe that could be a possibility for that long-term relationship.
Yeah, basta mature and not a cheater.
Mature and not a cheater it is. Sabihin natin yan sa universe, okay? 3, 2, 1, go!
Mature and not a cheater.
Sigaw pa yan!
Mature and not a cheater.
Okay. Receive it, receive it.
Manifest.
Okay? Well, thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for being here.
We get to like process everything together and like make sense of everything and feel like we're not alone.
Dahil sa pag-open up ninyo, I'm pretty sure maraming makakakita ng puso nating lahat.
It was a heavy moment of truth session. Pero we were able to release it in a way na we would feel safe and we would feel that we're valid.
Will the stories that you heard today change the spark that you're feeling for the people around here?
Dito natin mas nakilala yung mga tao, yung mga campers. Paano ba si Alex kung sa akin in the future? Lang me!
Pero, ang pagbibigay ng spark ay hindi mangyayari tonight.
Oh,
wait, what?
Jaw drop. Walang sparks reveal.
Ito naman si Mother Mela, talagang may pasabog na naman tayo dito.
Because we're throwing a party for all of you!
Cheers sa mga singers! Bam! Surprise pool party!
I feel like I can talk to you all night, guys.
Tara, grupo na naman. Baka nilalamigan kayo dyan eh. Habang kinikwento mo, parang happy ka pa. It's like, hurt me.
Medyo nagkaintan kami ni Stanley.
Okay, last shot para kay Alex at kay Bong. May mga gusto kang kausapin, may mga gusto tayong iladlad sa gabing ito. Umanda kayo ngayon.
I'm gonna cry. Alex.
Say you wala nang pakialam. Dahan-dahan lang, walang pakialam sa mundo na sa ating dalawa. Di magkawala, ang daming nagiba sa dulo na tayong dalawa. Dahan-dahan lang, walang pakialam